Absolutely. So you hit the nail on the head right there. We know that setting yourself up to achieve success in life starts off with a very good education. And we know that a good education comes at a price, which a great deal of South Africans can't always afford. And today we're talking to Sandile Philip. He's the president of the southern region of the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants. And yes, he's not just a mere chartered accountant. And he's here to talk to us about the Thuthuka Bursary Fund. Always good to see you, my brother. Always such an inspiration.
Yeah, thank you, Katlego, and thanks to the Expresso show, for giving us an opportunity to showcase the profession and what it does.
Absolutely. Let's first talk about SAICA. For those that have not heard about SAICA, what is SAICA and what exactly is it that you do?
Yeah, South African Institute of Chartered Accountants is South Africa's preeminent accountancy body. It is widely recognized all over the world as one of the leading accounting institutes. We provide support, a wide range of support to over 40,000 chartered accountants all over the world who apply their skills, in different fields within the commerce and industry, academia, as well as in business.
Yeah.
And we do a lot of initiatives at schools, where we visit schools, create awareness about the career as a chartered accountant, give more opportunities because, a lot of the kids don't know about the career as a chartered accountant.
Absolutely, and it can be a very rewarding one as well.
Very much, yeah.
Personally as well as professionally. So let's talk a bit about the Thuthuka Bursary Fund. Exactly what is it? Obviously, it's a bursary fund that helps chartered accountants out there, but who should be interested prospectively in applying?
Good question, Kat. I'll start first, with the fact that who should be interested.
Yeah.
Kids, of coloured as well as African, who are South African citizens,
yeah.
Who are currently doing their grade 12 in the year, who have passion for mathematics, who one day want to be chartered accountants. And the reason why, it's coloured and African, it's because, in the past, these were the groups that were excluded from studying accountancy.
Yeah.
To tell you a little bit about the Thuthuka Bursary Fund, Thuthuka Bursary Fund is a holistic bursary which assists, as I've mentioned, coloured as well as African learners to further their studies at universities, to become accounting at SAICA accredited universities. And to give you more perspective about the bursary fund, it is a full fund, which has a great support where learners can forget about, the financial needs and completely focus directly,
yeah.
On studies. It covers accommodation, tuition, books, food. If I remember, I also got allowance when I was studying at university.
Yeah, yeah.
And over and above that, you get to be supported in terms of career guidance, because a lot of these candidates, come from poor backgrounds, yeah. And the gap between high school and university is so massive.
Yeah.
So you need to give them the right tools to be able to do well at universities.
Absolutely. And then lastly, very briefly, how and when do learners apply? Because obviously that's a very intimidating process sometimes. How and when do learners apply?
Yeah. Well, the closing date for these applications is the 30th of April. Unfortunately, it's not 1st of April because they might think it's April's Fool's joke. Yes, and learners can go to the SAICA website, yeah. www.saica.co.za/Thuthuka, and they can download the form there, complete it and submit it to jane@saica.co.za, or alternatively they can send it to saica@saica.co.za.
Oh, okay.
Now, there is also a number which I believe you will be putting on screen as
yes.
well, which they can contact if they don't have access to internet.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Sandile. And as I said, thank you so much for being an inspiration to our young people out there. So you've heard from the man himself. If you'd like to see yourself as a future chartered accountant doing well in your life, then you have until the 30th of April to apply for the Thuthuka Bursary Fund. And you can find all of the information on the website, saica.co.za.